Hey kids, it's Hexray Vision coming to you live from Hexray Quattro Cinco Studios in my mom's basement. And I just wanted to jump on here, do a quick tech talk with all this crazy stuff going on. I watched an amazing video earlier that Crypto Graphics put together for kind of talking about what's going on with the Icosa drama or debacle. Basically, from what I understand, and I might not be the best person to explain this, but we were looking at um, a problem in the code when it comes to paying out the bonuses. So when you went and you staked your Icosa, based on the size of your wallet or the chunk that you were staking, you got a bonus. And unfortunately, it looks like maybe that bonus may not be working. And around the same time they were announcing this, they also had a big payout from the SA or the source address, burned, I believe, 250 billion tokens and rewarded everyone with a nice fat bonus in their stakes and in their What's That NFTs. So that's kind of what's going on over there. Hex has been holding on really well to the 3 cent area based on the rest of the market crashing with the FTX debacle. The Bitcoin's going down. Bitcoin's down around 16,000, I believe, right now. And looks like it's obviously, I believe it's going to be heading down towards closer to Richard Hart's estimation or prediction of closer to 11K in prey, maybe somewhere between the 11,000 and 8,000 range at some of the wicks. But we'll definitely have to wait and see what happens there. Other than that, I've got an invite here in the chat. So if you guys want to jump on and hang out with me, it's good to. I hope that all of the visionaries are having a great Sunday. We got Red Squirrel in the house. We got KD in the house. Good to see you guys, as always. Let's go over the mission. The mission of my channel, as always, is to educate as many people as we can so that we can free as many people from financial slavery as possible, whether that's debt slavery or being tied to a job that maybe you're not wanting to work. Our goal here is to help 1 million families, as long as that takes. I mean, it might be a goal that I reach after my lifetime, but why not shoot for it while I'm here? So you guys are definitely part of that army and part of that movement. HexOG says, yo, yo, yo. Good to see you, HexOG. So there's so much going on. The name of this one is a busy bear market. This bear market has more going on every day than we usually see in the bull market. I mean, there's projects being built, there's projects being launched. There's more information coming out about how the Richard Hart ecosystem works against, there's so many dynamic pieces to our ecosystem now that it's going to be quite crazy. Katie says, like, sub, retweet the stream. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. Appreciate that. The more eyeballs we can get, the more people we can reach, the more people we can help save from inflation and from all the crazy pitfalls that there are in crypto. Because let's face it, crypto is a speculative investment, and 99.99% of people in crypto are are basically gambling. Some of these things are considered investments, and some of these things I would consider probably kind of like a chase for dopamine or lottery. Is this another one of the whiteboard talks, Red Squirrel? No, I don't think I'm going to pull out the whiteboard today. I have been trying to learn to use some more diagram software lately, so I can put things in an easier and more digestible visual form. But maybe we'll break out the whiteboard another time. Another thing that Cryptographics was talking about on his awesome stream earlier was the auctions. So you got the HSI auctions that kicked off yesterday at midnight UTC, which is usually around 5, 6, 7 here in the States PM, and today 5, 6, 7 at the States PM. You're going to see the end of this first huge wave of HSI auctions. So that's going to be cool. Red Squirrel says, I use draw.io. I'm going to write that down. That's a good idea. I'll check out draw.io for sure. Many hex streams today. Yeah, I mean, Hexologist just came on and basically ran down the market, ran down what's going on, talked about the Icosa thing as well. Let's see here, draw.io. Thank you very much. And Aaron Hex 5555. Good afternoon, Hexkins and others. Yeah, there's so much going on. There's so many streams going on. I try to, like, if I see that Maddie's streaming, if I see that Hexo's streaming, if I see someone streaming, usually I'm watching the stream, trying to watch it, but I'll usually kind of like tiptoe or try to let them have their time. And then I'm always, if I'm not here on stream with you guys, I'm usually rocking stuff at 2x, trying desperately to keep up with all the information from people in this community. In fact, there's one I can see right in front of me from Crypto Coffee. FTS explode. I staked Hex for 9 years. Haven't watched that one yet. That one is 22 hours ago, and I haven't even caught up to that one. So yeah, Randy Hilarski, Crypto Kool-Aid, Discourse Syndicate, Kinetics dropped a pretty sweet teaser and some information on the documentary, and so that we're all chomping at the bit. I think we're all excited to check out the documentary for sure. HexoG says 777. Appreciate it. Yeah. So other than that, I mean, as far as tech talk goes, there's not really a lot to figure out right now, unless you want to jump on to the HSI auctions and walk through those. Other than that, it's like the regular thing, like get your I've been helping people get their money off exchanges this last week. I've been helping people kind of figure out where they want to be during the next bull wave, and trying to myself understand drip, poly, icosahedron, everything like that's in the ecosystem, and try to make sense of where you want to place your bets, where you want to position your economic energy. Because the cool thing about being in Hex is that we have these payouts. We actually are making money every single day through staking. And so now that you get this economic energy for the first year or so, basically the rule or the play was to roll that Hex into another Hex stake. And really, that seems like a really good play right now. It really hasn't changed. But now, you have Hedron that you're also receiving from your Hex stakes. And you have all these other smart contracts through Maximus DAO and the perpetuals, that you have so many places to roll your yield, and everyone's trying to figure out where they're going to get the best bang for their buck. And so it's exciting. It's quite the game theory for sure. But just keeping up on streams is a full-time job. So if you're lucky, you've got a job where you can throw a pair of headphones in or earbuds and try to keep up with some of the stuff as you're working or commuting or exercising or taking the dog for a walk. If you're not lucky, if you have a job that actually requires you to use your ears and listen to other people, well, then it's going to be really, really tough to keep up with all the streamers. And honestly, the content and the information that's put out on a daily basis is incredible. It's like there's like a college class worth of information every day dropped on the Hexagon community. Hexagon OG says Hex Hedron Rocket. Yeah, I would pull up some charts here, but I want to make sure I don't dox myself and share too much of stuff to the community. Um, but I appreciate everyone that has subscribed, liked, shared my content, followed me on Twitter and YouTube and Instagram. On Instagram, I'm HexRayVision 5555. Usually, the only thing I'm dropping there are when we drop a new podcast where we've stripped the video from one of these tech talks and we're putting it out there just in audio form, so it's easier for people to listen to. And then, like I said, this goal we have of hopefully reaching at least 1,000 people during the next wave of or the next bull run, so that we have 1,000 more people in our community that are free from their jobs and financial obligations, and they can go full time. They can go full time streaming. They can go full time doing graphic art. They can go full time educating, touring. They can go full time opening fiat on ramps, like Richard mentioned in the spaces. They can do whatever it is their talent is. It seems like everyone's bringing that to the community. And if we can help 1,000 people this next wave reach that point in life where they can become full-time hexagons, or at least they can choose how much time they spend at their job, then that's going to give us an amazing and incredible advantage for the 28-29 wave. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm excited about that. Other than that, really, I just want to jump on and cover those topics. We still have no shaved toe pulse chain. If you guys are growing out your beards, post a comment, post a picture in my Twitter thread about my no shaved toe pulse chain. Alex put me to shame with the animal that's living on his face. He's got a heck of a beard going on there. So no shaved tail pulse chain, 1 million families, freedom. Hit me up, reach out to me, DM me an address if you want some of my Hex-Ray Vision stickers, and we'll send those out to you. And then as we get more information, as I get more information about my project and the promotion that I'm trying to build up my followers and my reach as quickly as possible, and I'm trying to at the same time help the Hexagon community. So if you go onto my webpage and you see the top 15 channels that you guys are watching, number one obviously is Hexo, and then I believe right under that is someone else. Let's see. Let me pull that up. Actually, let me shout out those guys really quick because they do put out some really good content, and they're definitely out there hustling and working to increase the community as best they can. So let me go here really quick. Actually, it's over here on my YouTube studio. Here we go. So, yep, you've got Hexologist is the number one person I share an audience with. Crypto Coffee, Randy Hilarski, Cabana Crypto, K4K, Discourse Syndicate, RH Max, Crypto Heartbeat, Corey Costa's Crypto Coins, Dollar Cost Crypto, Jim Rat Crypto, Rags to Riches, Mati Allin, Crypto Kindness, and Hex Token. So yeah, I mean, actually Hex Token, I was just binging one of his videos this morning where he was going over all the charts and what's going on in the ecosystem. And I mean, just a quick little digest and cliff notes that people are throwing out are amazing. Oh man, we got Torrin in the house. Torrin says, Hex-Ray Vision, good to see you. Red Squirrel, good to see you, Torrin, man. I appreciate you. I was not going to shave tail pulse chain, and then I shaved Boo. You got a hell of a beard in that picture, Aaron. Hell of a beard. And then Red Squirrel. Everyone's giving each other a lot of love here. Superman, that's right. Superman is dropping some really good information. I'm going to do, besides trying to use promotions and giveaways to reach out and grow our audience, I'm going to be reaching out to a lot of other communities out there and seeing how much I can bring them into our fold and how much we can learn from them, because this is growing up. So the crypto space, even though the price is garbage, there's still a lot of people that got a taste of what this could be during the 21 wave, that they're not going to stop building. They're not going to stop paddling and getting ready to surf the wave of 24, 25. Katie just dropped a stream of Discord. Thank you so much, Katie. I really appreciate that. And then what do you call someone without a beard? A woman. It's Red Squirrel. I'm guessing Red Squirrel has a beard in real life, or he identifies as a woman, one of the two. Yeah, shout out to all those amazing channels that you guys are bouncing back and forth to. Shout out to the new ones. I'm finding some new streamers just about every week. And so if you guys have, something you guys are working on, if you guys want me to jump on your stream, or you just want to sit and chill and do an interview about something crazy, we can do that too. So feel free to reach out to me in my Twitter DMs, and feel free to, jump on stream with me, because I learned so much just from hanging out and talking to you guys. It's amazing. So Torn likes the beard joke. Anyways, yeah. So No Shave Till Pulse Chain, 1 million families financially free. I know there's a Crypto Coffee has a course to help teach cryptocurrency to no coiners. Really, honestly, no coiners are where it's at. I mean, like I said, I'm going to be reaching out to a lot of people in crypto and other places and other networks, trying to see what dialogue we can, because no one knows anything about Hex. No one knows anything about Pulse Chain. We're like so small. We're a very loud, amazing community, and more people are learning about us every day. And more people are learning about Richard Hart every day. Unfortunately, it's usually during horrible news. And, there's a good chance that there's a lot of exchanges next week or in the coming weeks that you're going to hear about also being insolvent, besides just FTX, because there's been some people doing some research and showing these exchanges sending each other money to snapshot and show their reserves, and then shooting it back. So there's the same pile of money just being hot potatoed around to all these exchanges, pretending and trying to prove that they're solvent, prove that they have the reserves and the money that they need to in case people cash out. Torrin says, dang, I'd love to hop on. Have to go cut firewood. That's what we call a humble brag, Torrin. Torrin is out there chopping firewood like a man. But anyways, we Red Squirrel says he identifies as a beard. Check it out. No, that's it. It's a really short tech talk, a busy bear market. This is more of an update than anything else. Go check out Crypto Coffee's content. Go check out Crypto Graphics. Obviously, tune into Hexo every day, because he's going to keep you up to date on most of the stuff in the ecosystem, the Richard Hart ecosystem that you need to know. And if you guys have any ideas or recommendations for us to get the word out, to run promotions and giveaways and things that get people's attention, I'm all ears. And I'd love to take that input. We got so many smart people here. Aaron says some people still don't know about even know what cryptocurrency is. That's for sure. I mean, a few people I've talked to have bought Ethereum or Bitcoin on Robinhood and have lost money. That's the extent to most people's experience. A lot of people hear about NFTs, where people are selling computer generated art or music for millions of dollars during the bull run. And so that's got people's attention. But as far as like actually participating, like as far as downloading a wallet and holding their own coins and understanding some of the staking mechanisms that we have in Hex, they don't understand. This stuff is all in another universe for them, right? Torn says, Hex, I wish I was in Europe right now just to sell the firewood for DCA powder. Yeah, they're having a hard time heating their homes in Europe right now. And then Davis says, FTX, lol. Good to see you, Davis. Good to see all you guys. So that's it. It's going to be a short hop on, hop off tech talk today, if you want to call it that. More of a just shoot the breeze update. And yeah, cryptographics, crypto sloth. I have no idea why I don't have crypto sloth as one of my top 16. I love crypto sloth is always bringing the information and game theory. Dip catcher, Gold Key, Alex. It's just there's so much going on right now, and the good news is about even though there was a problem with the bonus payout on Icosa, your coins are still safe. They're still there. You're still getting paid yield. There's no inflation bug or hack that's going to steal your money staked there. We know, so that's great. That's awesome. We just need to, we'll just keep going on as a community and helping each other out as we can. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. And now that I'm trying to build my own brand a little bit stronger and build my own community of visionaries, I appreciate all you guys giving me your time and attention and trusting me with just listening to what I have to say and bringing what you bring to this community. I appreciate it. A ton of awesome people and amazing content. Keep up with, that's for sure. It is a full-time job. I have an idea for a YouTube channel. If you guys, for any of those of you that want to contribute on YouTube but don't want to get on the camera and don't want to get on the mic, because there's a lot of you guys that just don't want to be public or speak publicly. And actually, Bobby Hex, I forget her name. I'm gonna have to look it up. I feel bad for not having it off the top of my head, but they used to do This Week in Hex, which was like a short digest of just all the clips and all the important pieces jammed into something really fast. Boom, 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 boom. For you to catch up with what's going on with Richard Hart, what's going on with different projects. So if you are someone that is decent with editing and wants to do like a Hex digest or a Hex update, I believe that would be awesome. There'd be a lot of people that have 20 or 30 minutes a week to catch up on Hex, but they don't have 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to watch all of the streams. So I'm going to throw that idea out there. Another idea that we went over last night, shout out to Jen Hex. Shout out to Hexiest Man in the World. You guys are awesome. They invited me on stream with Mati Allin. Shout out Mati Allin, of course. If you guys can contribute, he's looking for some help with his legal fees and legal fund. He is one of the people that received the SEC subpoena. So he's going to need some legal representation, and we're not sure how far that's going to go. So that you can go to his Twitter, or I've retweeted that as well, where he's hoping for some donations. He says, if you are rich, then please send me money to help. If you're not rich, please retweet and get the word out. So we were talking about that last night. And then, of course, he's got his conference going on in the Hex conference online in January. So in January, he's going to do his amazing 2-3 day conference with all these speakers and all of these live streamers and people that you know. We're going to be bringing the most up-to-date information and hanging out, teaching each other. And my idea was that Maddie's not wanting people to spend a lot of money, obviously, running to Vegas or Miami or wherever and spending, dumping their coins, or he'd rather you put your money into the bear market right now, DCA into the good coins. But I recommended watch parties. KSB TV did this awesome tour where they went to these different cities across the country, and people met all the Hexicans in their community, in their state, their area. And so I recommended that we have watch parties. So like if you're in the Salt Lake area, then we can go put together a watch party or a hangout on that weekend, get together and watch the streams and hang out And that way it would be kind of like an in-person conference as well. If you're in Houston, if you're in Dallas, if you're in Louisiana, if you're in Florida, if you're in New York, there were so many awesome places in California these guys got together. So jump onto Hex Meetups Telegram, and if you're willing to host or put something together, or just organize, hey, we're all going to meet at this place at this time. Throw it out there, and I think you'd be really surprised by how many people show up and just want to hang with the Hexkins during this bear market and watch the conference together. That'd be a lot of fun. So let me throw that out there. Yeah. Other than that, the other thing that I've been working on with my giveaways is I'm thinking about doing somewhat of a scavenger hunt, but it'll be an online scavenger hunt. So instead of going to a place physically like you do with geocaching, you would be going to some of the YouTubers and influencers websites and Twitters and Instagrams. And as we hit certain goals of followers, retweets, likes, things of that nature, we might be dropping seed word, one seed word at a time, into various places. And that seed word may or may not, connect to a wallet that may or may not have some money. And I think that'd be a lot of fun for people to be chasing that and interact with and help cross-pollinate, as they say in social media, and get people, helping each other out. So look for that, and those details will be coming soon. DM me an address if you want some of those stickers. It doesn't have to be your address. It can be any address that you can go grab the stickers from. And thank you very much for showing up and hanging out with me for a little bit, going over some of these updates, what's going on. Things are going to get crazy. I know that there's going to be some live streams of people watching the auctions and stuff like that this afternoon. So keep following your favorite streamers, and it'll be awesome. So like Pokemon Go, all augmented reality type game. No, not necessarily that. That'd be a lot of fun too. I would like to have a physical version to this game or to this contest, but that does require a lot more planning and logistics than I've got time for right now. David says, I say we start a fund for any Hexkin who needs legal aid, but with rules like full transparency and all the money must be approved before moved for aid. If someone gets a serious idea, I'll fund $500. Awesome. Yeah. So Davis is I like the whole legal fund idea, so that we can help anybody who's caught up in this, in the SEC, trying to dig through your records and information and having to defend yourself. So that's a good idea. I like that a lot. All right, well, that's it. That's a really short tech talk, maybe the shortest tech talk in history of tech talk. It's just me. Like I said, I'm going to keep throwing out these invite links. I'm going to keep doing these hangouts and hanging out with you guys. If you guys want to come on and talk about something, I'm game. And I'm going to keep dropping my invite in the Twitter group with a lot of those influencers. There it says short and sweet. Cheers, you guys. Awesome. Freedom and community. Let's get this visionaries out. I'll see you next time.